Sorry, wrong theme song from an RPG. Wrong RPG theme song. Good evening. That's what I should have started off with. Good evening. How art thou on this spring evening? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It is I. Y'all like my new hat? Sports. We reppin' sports today. No particular one. Just know. I am indeed on the board. The ball is indeed in my court. What up? It's me, Bob McKibben from Roanoke, aka the guy who says things in front of paintings. Roanoke's premier visual and musical artist. The barrel rider. The great slayer of the black goo. The rapper known as Fizz Eek. Or Bobby B Spiritual. How's it going? How's it going? The man of many titles, 'tis I. I'm asking you to join me this evening, for I have a bit of an announcement to make. I've been giving this a lot of thought. The timing is just too on point. Something about the timing of it is uncanny to me, so I took it upon myself to seize the day, carpe diem, and make this video. Guys, forgive me for my trespasses. If you watch my content, I am back and forth. I seldom cite my sources. The formulaic theories, the pseudoscience that goes unchecked. Let's see. I speak in half-truths. I don't mean to deceive. I don't mean to confuse. You see, these are the very tactics that the enemy uses. So please forgive me. I am not the enemy. I am. Oops. Sorry, wrong shirt. Bobby the Taco Bell. At your service, my liege. Okay? We're gonna... I don't quite know what we're gonna do. I might play a song for you. I might, compile a list of things. There's no telling. There's no telling, you see. You don't know what accent I'm gonna do or who I'm gonna offend. So, that's like the fun. If I get some, freaking audience members, we can interact with one another. You see. Okay. The point of the video is so glad you asked. Here it is. You want the point of the video? Here it is. Sips his hot cocoa. Guys, I took a little bit of peanut butter and doused it in maple syrup. Put it in a molcajete. put it in the microwave for about, let's say, a minute. The result was a bubbling, amorphous mass of amber deliciousness. Potent blend of flavors that have been painstakingly sorted out to target the pleasure centers of the mind. With laser focus. And I added it to the Swiss Miss hot cocoa. And it hits. And it hits. So, what's the point of the video? Guys, come in, lean in a little bit closer. 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 What you afraid of? What you afraid of? Yo, boy. Come on, we're beyond this. Don't make it weird. Don't make it freaking weird. I'm trying to confide in you something. They're gonna get you in the comments. Shut up. If I wanted to hear from you, shut up. Guys, forgive him. Okay. Okay, we all have off days, right? Fuck you. Sorry. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Not gonna hear you out. Shush! I get a little negative in there. You see, it's psychologicals. You see. Great, we're doing voices right now. Accents that are borderline racist. Real good. Why I gotta... You see, I'm not actually crazy. I'm not actually being pulled apart by two polar opposite personalities. I'm just doing voices. You see, I'm a method actor. This is... Okay, strap in, because this is slow burn, guys. Cosby comedy. You know, it's not always punchline, punchline, punchline. I got these characters, you see, and they have different voices, and they manifest, they come, and I express myself creatively that way. So, very complex, you see, very complex. Why I oughta. So, a lot of times you'll see me blame my crazy antics on these little voices I'm doing, so keep that in mind, look out for that. Shush, shut the fuck up. Negativity, psychologicals. I have another theory where everything is just a compilation, if you will, of lists upon lists upon lists. But this is what that video is about. This is, in fact, another. Now hear me out, guys. Here it is. The purpose of the video, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here it is. Lean in. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Would y'all be mad if I, let's say, converted to Islam? Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. To the congregation of Trinity United Methodists of Jacksonville, North Carolina. Who's laugh reacting? It could be just like a temporary thing. Do people do that? Are we allowed to temporarily change our religion? Alright. I am considering converting to Islam. How about that? Sit and marinate on that for a second. Does that piss anybody off? It shouldn't. Hear me out. Okay, this is a huge topic of discussion. And it delights me. You know what I mean? 'Cause why wouldn't we talk about it? Okay. So, it's kind of beautiful, the timing of it all. You know, nothing happens for just a reason, right? Is not something I believe. I mean, God, if you don't consider, if you don't consider coincidence, then you're gonna be driven crazy. But, no. So, I wish I could explain the depth, what it all means. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. Give me a second. So, you see, Bob from Roanoke here. I moved here from the very beginning. I felt driven. I felt compelled. I was certain that I was onto something. I was following my nose. And something told me, something's always telling me that something special is about to happen. It's conducive for special shit happening. So, whatever, I keep it around. We're at war, I guess, quote unquote. I'm not at war. If I am at war, it's with, some other stuff that pertains to me. Perhaps my own personal demons. But who isn't? I'm not at war with Iran, but apparently we're at war with Iran. Bob being him, Mr. Universal, Mr. Nationwide, is going through something. Yeah, I'm experiencing something very unique, I believe. So, maybe y'all can help me out. Those just tuning in, boom, what up? Bob McKibbs, the kid who lived, told Dobby watch the crib while I go play Quidditch quick, bitch. I swear I'm not high. So, Bob McKibbs, I'm in the thick of it, y'all. I'm in the midst. Somewhere in the middle of the list, you see. Right where I need to be. I never abandoned my post. So, I'm in there. I'm in the streets, okay? And maybe y'all can help me process this. The uniquely American sensation of living in the melting pot of the world. So that means that your coworker could very well come up to you and be like, hey, my country is at war with your country. I know it sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy, but, now that I got you here at the old watering hole, the water dispenser, I'll take this opportunity to say, damn, it sure is crazy that we're at war with each other, aren't we? That weird, awkward, uniquely American sensation of knowing that you're living in the melting pot, and that means that my friend, my peer, my coworker just struts on up to me and says, hey, I know this is crazy, but our countries are at war with each other. And I'm like, I am forced to respond with, that is crazy, dude. But, like, we're cool, right? And they're like, and I'm like, ah. Do you hear me? Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Does anyone hear me? I'm spitting succinctly and oh so sincerely. Oh dearie. Forgive the slow connection. I think my phone's got ED, so no broke or wreck. I'm so finessed. Alright. Let me stop. I'm not even done with the message being I'm supposed to be being serious. I had to plug my phone up and get reconnected. You know, I'm not too happy about it. Say with me, stay with me, stay with me. Okay. So I'm at war with my coworker at the fucking snack machine. And I'm like, well, okay. But you're here, though. You're an American, right? And he's like, yeah. The thing is, dude is going to vacation in 2 days. My boss, my superior, is going to fly back home to Dubai, to Afghanistan and shit, to see his fam. And it's like, is he even gonna come back? Like, if all that war breaks out, you know, I'm without a boss. It's time for old Bob to step up to the plate and inherit the family biz. But no, it's so typical, you know, that this would happen. It could only happen to me, though. The very instant America goes to war with Iran, I become an employee of this Arab gentleman. So, right away, you know, I don't shy away from any controversial topics, you know, so we're in the work truck having conversations about, you know, this, that, and everything, you know. So of course I bring up the big questions. I'm like, Sharia law, it's the biggest thing. It's like the biggest qualm that Westerners and Americans have with, you know, the culture over there. But you can see for yourself. You can go, you know, to the stores and see it all take place. Dude is live. Show us the back. Oh, Lord, forgive. So I'm converting to Islam. Let me rewind the track. I wish that I can go back. Christmas is canceled. So fuck. Where was I? Sports. Man, I rock my Taco Bell shirt like a G. Bring them on camera. Yo, Jordan, it's telling me to bring you on camera, bro. So where was I? Sharia law. Let me just spit this out real quick. So, the Westerner's biggest qualm is Sharia law. Or, I don't even know that for fact, but it seems like there's this big phony baloney call to liberate women in the Muslim communities. But I'm starting to think that it is indeed phony baloney, because the women don't want to be liberated. So check it out. In Sharia law, they cut your hand off if you steal. They stone you for adultery in the public square. And oh, it's so barbaric. But this is where I got it fucked up. They don't stone you to death. They just stone you. They don't stone you to death. They just like lob a little pebble at you. So, and yo, some people need a pebble lobbed at them. So I can kind of get behind that. So boom, that's 1 point for Sharia law. And guys, it's not that barbaric, because they do go to court to get stoned. You know, and a lot of times the court rules against them getting stoned. They'll just serve some time. You know, it's very much like the court system here in America. Or the court will rule that they get lashed. There are some lashings that occurs. So I could pretty much get behind that. Some motherfuckers need to get lashed. Okay? And so in the Muslim world, women wear burqas or hijabs. What's the word? And the Westerners are like, women must be liberated. They don't want to wear burqas or hijabs. What's the other word for it? Or what's the correct word? Nah, Americans want the Muslim women, you know, to be scantily clad and walk outside with a G-string bikini and, you know, 2 Band-Aids and a cork, for crying out loud. And, you know, I kind of believe that Muslim women should have the freedom to express themselves. in just about any way they see fit. But, whoa, mama. Whoa. Don't, you're showing me a whole new world. So, there's like misconception atop misconception here, that we should all be made aware of, I think. Let's see, where else? And my Muslim friend assured me that, yes, the laws are strict. The laws reflect, the laws talked about in the Quran, which are very strict laws. But I'll be damned if they don't work. They serve as a decent deterrent. So we have that. And it just works, okay? And if it works and the people are happy, who are we to stand in the way as Americans? Who are we to go into their shit and be like, you ought to do it this way? So I know y'all feel me on that. So, oh my God, powering through. I love it though, the oneness, the parallels you see, like, between all religions. This is why, I'm kind of pulling your leg. It was satire when I came on here and acted like I was going to convert to Islam. I think that's a rash move, and y'all know me. I'm not about to, at the drop of a dime, convert to Islam. I believe we should talk about it. I believe we should congregate, see how one another's feeling, and, who's laughing? Possibly formulate our own religion. Yes, I went there. Join me, brothers and sisters. It's a cult, yes. It's a cult where we study the occult. Yes, I'm starting a cult where we study the occult. But hey, occult merely means the hidden knowledge, the unknown. So when was that ever shied away from, It's what we need to do. It seems like authority is preventing us from doing that more and more. They don't want us to have free speech. They don't want us to congregate. They demonize and stigmatize the concept of me starting my own religion. They'll label it a cult. And I'll be labeled a, nut job. to use, strict medical terms. But all we're doing is coming together and seeing how one another feels spiritually. And I think that's of paramount importance, actually, that we do that. Highly concerning that they don't want us to do that, and obstacles have been put forth to prevent us from doing that. It's absolutely where we need to be. And gosh darn it, if there's a new religion that needs to be formulated, then so be it. We all see the parallels between all religions. A worldly man, a true cosmopolitan, a man of the universe, studies all religions, okay? Who would be so narrow-minded to study one religion and then Be like, okay, one and done. It'd be such a shame. It's such a waste because they all have good stuff in them. They all have truths. And those watching, please forgive me. All of these lives that I do, they're all being saved, and it's a little experiment. It's my brainchild. And I learn a little bit from each one, and I get better and better. So I wish I could break it down for you, but that's for another video. Yeah, I save all the videos, and there's nuggets of knowledge in each one. I could make hilarious little clips, just from the footage I get from each live. So thank you for being part of this. Thank you dearly. If you want recognition, bang my Cash App. No, I'm just kidding. Sound off in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out. I love you guys. I love everyone on my Facebook. Y'all are so cool. If I blow your comment section up, after you post a video that I really like, don't get freaked. Just humor me. Because, sadly, yes, I do the Facebook thing. I am rather good at it. Cue it up. Sports. So, Islam. So at this point, I've studied Christianity. I've studied the Hindu religions. Of which there are many. And it's uncanny, the timing of it all, that now I'm hearing about Muslim religions. And Muslim religion has always been talked about as just being powerful. It's like, I'm sorry, but powerful how? I'm seeing that it's very strict. It kind of makes sense that mankind must retain a strict relationship with God, with Allah, and doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that make sense that people today need more of that, more discipline? Perhaps a strict code to follow, is the best course of action. Oh man, I might delete this. Hold on. Coming to you live from Hotel Roanoke. I miss that job. I miss working at Hotel Roanoke. I got plenty of stories. Sound off in the comments. if you want to hear some true real life Hotel Roanoke stories. Let's see, what time is it? It's getting late. It is late. But who wants to join me in walking through the heart of downtown and making a rendezvous with the band and banging on some guitar, making some music? I've been goofing off, back here for too long, so I don't care what time it is. I might hop out. It's a beautiful time to be alive, Christians are uniting with the Muslims. Okay, whoa, hold on. Hold on a second, wait. There's gonna be a lot of cool content coming from me, mark my words. Sound off in the comments. If, letting me know what y'all trying to say, I do requests. I'm gonna start teaching. I've undertaken another student of guitar who's interested in learning. Those who don't know, I teach beginner to intermediate guitar for the cheapo. So, and the knowledge I'm kicking, you won't find it nowhere else. It's probably not even in the textbooks, though it needs to be. I provide a stylistic, highly specialized lesson plan when it comes to guitar. To be expected. Gosh, uncanny timing, I swear. Hold on. Hold on. Stoned I am. Or does it say S-toned? S-toned. There's a slight space. S-toned. Language barrier. It happens. Oh, I wish y'all could smell what I'm smelling. Hello, my name is Weed. This is called burping. So, all weed needs to be cured. It improves the smoke of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. And this is accomplished by keeping it in a jar, like so, airtight seal, and opening it about once a day, and let there be an exchange of air. What do we got in here? The whole pharmacy. Dude's just openly supporting crime. Lay off, people. Comes with the grinder to match. Good chief, this is. Horny, it makes me. Just kidding. So, yeah, I don't even know why I got it out. It's not like I'm about to pack a bowl or anything. Why do they make phones, unholdable with my knees alone? Because I'm trying to do that right now as we squeak. I'm finding it difficult, but I guess I got it. This is the new live posture, holding, stance, whatever, what have you. Everything I wanted, everything I needed is here in my hands. Communications very unnecessary in here. So I'm about to smoke weed. Forgive me if I get all weird and talkative and overly fucking sensational. Reefer madness, you know. The strains? So glad you asked. There's like Rainbow Sherbet, they call it RS. Like skunk or something? I don't know. It's like RS something. And the RS stood for Rainbow Sherbet. That's all I know. He had a new strain called Forever Gas. Pretty hilarious sounding. Forever Gas. See if I could do tres leches. That means 3 milks. Yeah, whatever. There's this lady talking crazy to me in my text. Says she loved me. But she don't love me. I loved her. But I love her. Not any more than I love every creation, living thing on this planet, which I do. I love you guys, man. We're here. We're gonna make big changes in the name of good. And it's gonna be so righteous. And so cool. We're gonna resolve things peacefully. I'm so mad about the goings on here, but we can channel that rage. I know it sounds crazy, like I'm some sort of Jedi master. I don't mean to give off that impression, because I know I'm not. But y'all know I'm right. You know when I'm talking. I know y'all feel me. I know y'all feel me. Uh-oh, look what he's got. Rotate your device on my ass, bitch. Yeah, it's got no strings on it. It's got no strings on it. How'd this happen? I got no strings to hold me up. So bye, bye, bye. Psych, but nah, I'm probably really gonna get off. So, ooh, I'm ticked now. Y'all went and pissed me off. Yeah, no, it's true. Y'all did. Y'all didn't say shit. Well, except Jordan. The only one holding me down for life. Thanks, Jay. But now I forgot what I was talking about. I have a chalky milk. I have to poop. No, I don't. I just like to interject that in the conversation to, like, vet the person, to pet the person, to forget and ultimately neglect the person, and the hearse is traveling at the speed of light, traversing, unraveling the seams of time. I don't know what that was. But, am I getting off? Come on, think. Steak. Small amount of peas. Fire truck. Vroom. Where's this leading? Well, I guess it's back to the lab again, where I vivisect these brief moments we've had, collect all worthy specimens, and chop them, revitalize the remnants. Let's go. Alright, my buddy Will is waiting for me, so I must do what thou will. And, I'm sorry, folks, but I'm expected. So, peace out. This is Bob, the fellow, who says things in front of the paintings. Feeling mellow. And, hello, wait, hell no, because I'm really saying bye. I'm really saying farewell, though, and I'm high. So, with that, you know, I love you guys. Never forget the face of your father, because he was such a nice man. Stout fellow. Yesteryear, it was just, the Ides of March, which means the 15th of March. It was just the Ides of March, which translates to the 15th of March. Ides being referring to the cycles of the moon. And it was on that famous day that Julius Caesar was assassinated. he famously said to his brother Brutus. And you too, Brutus? Or, Brute, and you, Brutus. So it brings me great pleasure to demonstrate this reenactment